Hey there, friends. I'm Adrienne. Welcome back to Better Days Start Today. I didn't publish a podcast the last 2 weeks. If you follow along, you may have noticed. I took a break and I want to tell you why. I chose to pause on purpose. My mom came to visit, and because of her health and the gift of her being able to travel right now, I declared that May, the month that she was here, was for her, for hanging out with her, going to new places, having fun experiences. I looked at this as a deliberate choice to prioritize what matters. I'm not off schedule because I threw the schedule out the window. If I say that spending time with my mom is the thing that matters to me right now, but then I'm doing all of these other things, that's not living in integrity. Integrity is about alignment. Your thoughts, your actions, it all matches up. So if I say I am prioritizing my mom, but I'm sitting there worrying about what content I'm creating or not creating, that's not really honoring the priority. That's not being in alignment, not being in integrity. So I might physically be with her, but mentally I'm elsewhere. We throw the word priority around a lot, but we don't always stop and consider, what does it really mean? The word priority comes from the Latin prioritas, probably saying that wrong, meaning first in importance or order. First in importance. Originally, there wasn't a plural form. For 500 years, priority meant one thing, singular. It wasn't until the 1900s that we started talking about priorities, plural, as if we could have a dozen first things. Might explain why we so often feel burned out or pulled in a million different directions, or like we can't balance it all. Maybe we're never meant to balance it all. So if we say something is our priority, that means it gets our time, our energy, our presence. I could have tried to juggle showing up online in my podcast, on my blog, doing all the things that I normally do, working with clients, aiming to get new clients. And I could have told my mom, hey, I got to work on this. I'm going to go record some stuff. I'm going to go do this. But if I'm with my mom and I'm worrying about content, then I'm not really with her. If I'm recording the podcast, but I'm distracted by everything I'm missing by spending time with her, then I'm not fully there with my podcast either. Every time we say yes to one thing, we're saying no to something else. We may not literally say no out loud, but that's what we're doing. We only have so much time and so much energy in every day. Studies show that task switching, aka multitasking, reduces productivity by up to 40%. Now, this is the American Psychological Association. The thing is, it fractures your presence. If you're trying to do everything, you're probably not doing much of anything very well. Sometimes we have to decide we're not even going to try to do everything. We're just going to focus on what matters and be purposeful in that focus. There are seasons where we can hold more. We can do everything, it seems like. We've got infinite capacity. We're in the flow state. Everything's going exactly the way we want it to. We're checking things off the list. We're feeling great. We're having fun. We feel light. And then there are other seasons where we shouldn't even try to hold more, to do it all. I made the conscious decision not to stress about social posts or batching content or feeling like I'm glued to my computer. I made a conscious choice to say, this is what matters now, and I'm going to honor it. As we head into the summer, this time can pull us in 1,000 different directions, especially if you have kids, if you're a caregiver, if you got a work deadline, you're getting invitations, there are obligations, you got to drive people here, you got to do this, you got to show up for that person, you got all this stuff going on. Summer can get away from us. It can be busy, really, really busy. And sometimes that's amazing. I can remember the excitement of summer when I was a kid, and I still do what I can to be deliberate to curate that feeling, that excitement, that anything is possible. Fill the long days, not necessarily like running from thing to thing, but with stuff that lights me up, that makes me feel peaceful, that where I'm having fun. But while you have the best intentions of how you want to spend your time, your energy, and your presence, all these invites show up. Like I said, all these obligations. Everybody needs something from you. So before that even happens, right? Not officially summer yet. So before you get swept up in the craziness, ask yourself, what do I want to prioritize this season? You don't need to have an endless to-do list. Decide what matters to you right now and put your focus on that. Name the thing that actually matters to you right now. Then once you know it, protect it. Because a yes to that, the thing you declared matters, is a no to other things. And that's okay. You don't have to do everything. Not everything has to be a priority. When you make the choice about what your priority is, that's a form of freedom. That's a decision point. You are choosing where to allocate your time, your energy, your presence. Let's be honest. Splitting your presence, it is soul taxing. It's exhausting. When you're physically here, but your mind is elsewhere, that is exhausting. And if you're doing the thing that you say is your priority, but you're thinking about everything else, you're worrying about everything else, then you're not really in the thing you said matters. So take that moment and pause. What do you want to prioritize this season? What is summer going to be for you? I hope this has been helpful for you. If you haven't already picked up my Reimagine Your Life guide, grab it on my website. There'll also be a link in the show notes, the episode description. You can just click on it, download it. It has some really fun prompts, and it'll give you a little bit of help from AI to work through some possibilities you may not even have considered for yourself yet, for your life, for how you want to spend summer even. So go ahead and download that if you haven't already. And we will talk soon. Have an amazing week.
Thanks so much for spending time with me on Better Days Start Today. If you loved this episode, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the podcast, and leave a review. It helps more people find this space and start creating their better days too. And hey, don't forget to sign up for my newsletter at adriancrowley.com. You'll get exclusive tips, tools, and access to complimentary events designed to support you every step of the way. Until next time, remember, your better days, they start today.